Howdy guys, I'm FL08, your favorite Wolfhero enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Emblem The Lonely Mirror. This is an FE8 hack made by Caladrius, and today it's time for Chapter 20, Origin of Birds. We're fast approaching the end of this hack, and I look forward to seeing how everything goes. Luckily today we'll be finding out where birds come from, as it would appear. But a quick thing here. So, I tried to record this episode previously, but I was unable to finish the chapter because I got, sidetracked and stuff. It happens. But I did read the story, so I'm going to cut in my first reaction of the story, like roughly right in here somewhere, so you can enjoy that, and I will get back to you when my preparations are complete. So, see you then. Anyway, time for the story. We've made it to House Origin. It's a shame about the weather, but at least that was hardly a trip away. Then again, we've been used to traveling long distances lately. Oh yeah, it is raining. I hope that doesn't impede the map. I hope that doesn't equal slowed movement when we're outside. Or at all. I don't know. I'm just hopeful. Yeah, I suppose they wanted to be near Leda's tomb to heighten their knowledge. Anyway, I've already been here a handful of times. Of course, we're looking for their archives, wherever that is. Lady Adelaide should be out to help us, or should be able to help us. Then you'll have Magistra back in no time. Yes, I'm looking forward to having it back, my father's sword. Man, I really wish I had my own sparkle sword too. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Ah yes, just as I expected, the teacher lady from the earlier portion of the game. We met her. It actually showed the map. We met her in that map, in that little schoolhouse. Welcome back to House Origin, Princess. Lady Adelaide, it's good to see you again. There's been a new discovery at the second mirror, and I'll stop you right there, Princess. I know why you've come. Oh, well, we are also in a hurry, so could you please show us to your archive? Princess Leah, I'd rather not deceive you, so... hold on now. Hold on now. Devante. Where'd you come from? And you're all here, no surprise. Well, I've got what I wanted. Princess Leah. Oh no, wait. Ah, no, we lost Leah. She had a sonic sword too. Dang, I've missed my chance. Why is that man so hard to kill? You, what is the meaning of this? Do you really think I owe an explanation to you lot? Not many of you bear the mark of Argom. You lack understanding. Try explaining it to me then. Ah, it's you. Very well. You two will understand. You should have felt the shift in the air recently. Our world has already been tainted by Dracbola's awakening. We're already too late. That may be true. But we may have a way to save our world without sacrificing people. Please stop this, let's work together. If you had come to me a few years ago, I might have complied with your request. However, right now we need someone like Devante to lead us. I don't know about that one. I don't know about it. I see it as the only way to give life to my students here. I see, so that's it. Devante can give us more time and unite the Proclaimers. Yes, and Princess Leah has been nothing more than a distraction for the mother. Oh. Shoot, that... Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. If Leah's mom was, deeply entrenched in that, then her daughter would get in the way. Which, now that they're, now they've kidnapped her daughter, maybe she's more on our side. I don't know. Where is she? Devante simply wishes to remove her from the picture. Well, he did that. She's not on screen anymore. He's probably locked her up in her room in case we need the Magistra. You'd better return Princess Leah to us, and fast. Like your life depends on it, because it just might. Oh, is that a challenge, boy? Come one, come all. Allow me to give you the grand tour. But I will be showing you a place other than the archives. Alright, I do believe that we are ready to go. I have got some stat boosters I want to give out. As you may be able to tell, I have an angelic robe here for Joseph. There was a very valid comment made in a prior episode that Joseph would have survived that archer if he had a little bit more HP, so I've elected to give him this angelic robe. Here's hoping that he makes good use of it. And then I have, what else? Right, Wanda. I want to give her the energy ring in the secret book. Both very magnificent additions to her arsenal, I guess I would say. She's looking very, very good. I'm very happy to have her this way. And then one final thing I actually wanted to do is, you might be able to tell where this is going. I want to keep Miles relevant. I really, really do. And in this map we need a thief. I would have brought Atticus, but Miles can promote into an assassin. And so that's what we're going to do with him. I really, really want to go Swordmaster. I feel like it's the class that's more suited to him, and I feel like it's the class that, it would be the most fun to use him as, but Assassin will keep him on the roster, and frankly speaking, that matters a little bit more, I guess I would say. It's, I guess it's important because, I mean, I want to keep using him, but it's getting harder and harder to find reasons to. So as long as he's promoted as an assassin, he can do our stealing, presumably. I don't know if assassins have stealing. But he can, most importantly, use lockpicks, and that is going to more or less guarantee his spot in any map that there are treasure chests. Let's see, I gave him the Cincada. I found out that it wasn't only Atticus's personal weapon, so that much is cool. Let's throw some extra stuff on Wanda. Might as well use up the rest of his flame lands, and then one more thing for Joseph. I'm probably just going to give him a vulnerary or something. Seems like the play. Anyhow, let's go ahead and save. Get into the map. Now, I do want to discuss the question of the day a little bit early today. How late in the story do you think the Lord should promote? Oh yeah, I need to go over the map. There's, some very interesting stuff going on. These white lions are really becoming a thorn in my side. I'm sorry, Queenie, I can't wait up for you. Yeah. But as I was saying, our boon is about to cap out at level 20. I hope that he gets a story-based promotion pretty soon. I don't know when it would be. In addition to that, I also hope that Leah gets hers soon, because I did try to, like, I put the Master Seal in her inventory, and she can't use it yet, so she has to have a story-based promotion. Here's hoping that they get those soon, because I would very much like the power boost. Anyhow, we want to... Oh yeah, there's also rain in this map, and the rain actually does affect your movement, but it's really weird, and I'm not sure how it works exactly. As you'll be able to see here... Wait. Yeah, see, she can only move 2 spaces this way, but she can also move all the way this way, and I'm not sure why this is the case. I have absolutely no idea. It affects flyers by just cutting their move in half. I think... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't know. I've noticed that it cuts moves sometimes by, like, percentages of your movement instead of by, like, a strict amount. Like, he should be able to move... If he was moving half... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can move 5, and I don't know why. It's not like he's moving through a forest or anything, unless some of these... Wait, are the road tiles programmed differently? Huh. Yeah, anyway, I don't know how it works, but it's something. It's something we'll have to keep in mind. Anyway, I want to start off down here with Winifred, just taking out both of these guys, because they are mildly threatening, I guess I would say. The Steelblade guy, not so much, but the mage below him has a Forseti tome, and that is what scares me, because Forseti, it's a 3-range tome, and it has pretty good might behind it, so I'd rather not get hit by it, and as such, I'm going to move my Dancer and my Winifred and bop that guy real good, so I don't have to deal with him anymore. Yeah, she one-shots anyway. All good. I probably should have refreshed her Iron Bow. I will say that I'm getting in a little bit of a weird spot with equipment, where I have a lot of it, but a lot of it is, like, worn out. They're pretty low uses, generally speaking. I should have refreshed her Iron Bow, though. There's really no excuse for that. I think I have an extra one in the convoy as well. Anyhow, there are also 3 runes that we want to pick up this map. One of them is up here. I think she'll be fine against this guy, Steel Lance and Javelin. He would go for the Steel Lance unless I specifically placed in Javelin range, which I will. I'll have to. We'll equip Thunder Tome for now because it's... Okay, yeah, there's our Bolt Rune. Bolt Rune is good to have, even though it's, like, effectively, it's got the same might and stats generally. Well, it's a little bit stronger than Thunder. I'm gonna put it in the convoy for now, but it's a 3 range, so... I'm happy to have that, I guess. Both of these guys can attack to this spot, and I'm going to put Boone there with probably the Milarepa. I hope we get a Hammer'n Staff, I really do, because the Milarepa would be something rather magnificent to sort of bump back up in uses. And then from here, I'm going to open up this door with our brand new Thief. Isn't it quite glorious? Also, there's this guy. I'm going to have to keep an eye on him, sort of, but also not really. Okay, Longbow on him. Silver Bow otherwise. Elfire on you. So I want to put my more res-heavy Sersha right here. And also, I want to check these guys' equipments. Silver, Lance, and Axe Trooper. Okay, so that's a pretty good deterrent, I guess I would say, from putting those units there. But I think he's still going to attack with Silver Lance, even after Weapon Triangle. He's going to have... He'll have more hit rate, of course, but it should be up by 2, so it would be like 12 might. I think the Silver Lance will still be his preferred weapon, actually. I'm not sure. Anyhow, we will stand here with Hand Axe, and I will stand... I also put a long... Oh, wait, I didn't put the longbow on him. Okay, but he can use longbows. Hand Axe on you. our main goal here is to sort of just weaken these guys some and then get through them on the following turn. I'll also put Wanda in range of this guy because there's really no reason not to. And she should take him out, probably with the Flame Lance, I don't know. Let's see, actually. 11, that'd be 23, minus 6 res because it hits res, so 17 times 2. Wouldn't quite kill, but we can try out the new Miles with his bow. We'll use Iron Lance, might as well. There's no reason to use the Flame Lance so hastily right now. Right, and I do want to take out this guy. I put the Heavy Spear on Wise just for this occasion, although I didn't take into account the Killer Lance there. That's fine. We'll Flux, and then we'll still use the Heavy Spear. I like the effective damage, even though it really doesn't matter in this instance. I don't really have an Iron Lance or anything for him. And the Heavy Spear, I will say, might be the worst of the armor effective weaponry. Well, I don't know. The Armor Slayer's kind of the worst because weapon triangle disadvantage against almost every armor using type character or unit. But I don't know. I kind of like the Armor Slayer. It doesn't feel as weird to use, I guess I would say. Let's see. I guess I could do Axe Reaver on her and give him the Slim Lance. Yeah, because I was gonna trade that over in the Kanto back, but I remembered that it's a weird tile set. I'm not sure how it works. What do you got? Ooh, that's a little bit bad. That's a little bit bad. What kind of speed on you? You're fine. I hope. As long as you don't get hit by this guy and then kill him, and then attacked by this guy, you should be okay. Oh yeah, and then Leah. Also, I should check out these units up here. The boss is, of course, Adelaide. She's got a little bit of a funky smile, I guess I would say. The Matriarch of House Origin chooses to support Devante. She's a bishop. She's got some pretty good stats on her. Aura Tome, but not the Seraphim Tome, I believe it was called. And then Physic, just to be a slight bigger annoyance. There's also this assassin up here, which was a really weird thing for me to see in an actual actually as a thing that you have to fight. You don't really run into those because of the obviously there's a threat of Slayer or whatever it's called. I believe it's called Slayer, lethality. That could one-shot any of your units. Given this guy, ooh, actually he has a lot of crits. Interesting. I'm gonna have to use. This is pretty much why I equipped Sylvan with the Sword Reaver. I'm gonna try to bop that guy before he can bop me. And then here's Devante with Eric Samal, Ultimate Light Tome for 8 luck, 10 crit, 17 might, kind of wild, and then a Forcetti. Once advisor to Celeste, in actuality the enforcer of the Harbingers 5. I can never say that right on the first try. Master musician who uses ancient magic to deliver the will of the world. Yeah, he's kind of really strong. I have a strong assumption that he's going to warp away, but I don't know exactly. He might take the assassin with him, actually. I wonder if that would be the case. Anyhow, I believe that's all we have. I'm not going to put Leah in range of him, obviously. Actually, it won't matter. I'm sure he doesn't move, otherwise he would just straight kill Leah. There'd be no escape. I could have put a door key on her. I could have done that. I wonder if there's a countermeasure to that, actually. You know what? I'm not gonna do it now, but I've already got a save state, I believe. So I'm going to cut in right here whether or not that works, and I'll let you know the outcome. Anyway, we should be back now. My reaction says it all, I guess, as to whether or not that worked. Anyway, we'll just end turn with Leah. Oh yeah, and he summons phantoms. They are pretty standard phantoms, all things considered. Okay, he does go for Axe Reaver. That makes sense. It's probably just a matter of hit rate then. I don't know. Or maybe it's that he wanted to reduce his own damage taken. Also, he's pretty bulky if he's only taken 4 times 2 from Sylvan. Now, given that is with weapon triangle disadvantage being doubled, so Sylvan would have only been doing like 6 times 2. But even so, that's kind of impressive. He's a tanky boy, that's for sure. However, since he's using the Axe Reaver now, we can use the Cinquedo, however you say it, with Miles and get through that guy, probably, hopefully, I think. That should work out as intended. As for Yeah, okay, I'm kind of glad you went for him. Ooh, okay, good dodge. I don't like dealing with poison. Now, given we did have a restore staff over there, so it would have been fine. It would have just been an annoyance, if anything. But it works out for us. And, yeah, that makes sense. Will we double him? That's the question. Probably not. He's a Myrmidon. Yeah, that's fine. We can kill him with a sword on the next phase, I guess. Okay, let's see what kind of damage. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts big time, but we're gonna make it. We don't get doubled. Of course we're not gonna hit. Oh, actually we double. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're still not gonna hit though. 42 hit rate. Far less than a coin flip's chance at this point. Okay, Thunder. Not quite gonna get through this guy. Maybe I should have kept the Elwind equipped. I don't know. Elwind would have only been up by 1 damage though, so I don't think it would have killed either. I would have needed perhaps the El Thunder, which I did consider bringing, but I ended up electing not to. Okay, that makes sense. Longbow. Ouch, we actually got hit by a 41. Dang, he has a higher than a coin flip's chance, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. I'll probably throw her on the forest and then attack the Armor Knight from there. She should be fine. I don't have a Light Tome on her anymore, but it should be okay. Okay, I'm glad you double. Well, you didn't hit, but I'm glad that you double, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna have to try to get our units around here in time. Let's see. I guess Winifred can't really do anything, actually. How do you do against this guy? You will be at disadvantage. You will probably use Obulus because it's a 3-range tome. I could go here, but I don't really have... Well, I guess I have healing in the form of Aerial. What is your movement like? I guess you're moving 3 tiles at max, so you would go to right here, or here. Either one. So I guess this is still fine. Thunder... Actually, we could just Drain Rune. However... I don't really know. What kind of damage would you be doing? Flux 20, with Triangle Advantage, so 21, so it'd be doing 8 damage. And then Obulus would just cut our HP in half, so this is actually just safe. I will use Elwind for accuracy. Yeah, just Elwind for accuracy. I will want to pick up another Elwind at some point. Elwind seems to be the tome, more or less. It's got pretty much no weight on it. It's got pretty good damage output. It's a good tome for all intents and purposes. Let's see, where can you move to? I want to move the Dancer max range if at all possible. So, we'll do this. Probably take out that Cavalier, that Sword Cavalier. He seems to be the biggest threat right now. I could use the Longbow, but I mean, Iron Bow will get the job done. 100% accuracy. You know, that's one thing about Winifred, though. She doesn't really have much skill, but she has Sure Shot, and it could actually come in handy with her, due to her low skill. You don't often see a sniper with low skill, and Sure Shot very well could come in handy. I don't know if it will, but it very well could. I could still heal, I guess, but I'm thinking I'll just kill this guy. Well, he's gonna use Obulus almost guaranteed, unless he could kill Ariel. Which she wouldn't be able to because her res is so high and she wouldn't be facing disadvantage. I could just run back and heal. That might be the play, but I would also really like to have Ariel down here as soon as I possibly can. Physic, I guess I could do, but I don't really... It might be kind of big for Saoirse. I'm gonna hold off just for 1 turn. Well, not for the whole turn, but like for a little bit and see how that goes. Also going to move him here so he's not attacked by the longbow over there. Whether or not the javelin hits is really unnecessary, or really doesn't matter that much, but I would like the hits to take place. And then that way we can sort of move him more down. Ooh, support, very cool. I was actually going to rescue, and then... Well, no, it's fine. Joseph! Huh? Oh, wise. Snap out of whatever's going on in your head. You have to pay better attention to your surroundings. Sorry, I guess I was a bit lost in thought. You have my thanks. You would have been a goner if I wasn't around. Hardly, I was simply analyzing our enemy's movements. Oh yeah? How's that going for you? You obviously haven't been watching too closely, seeing as they were prepared to ambush you. What? That's impossible. I mean, I'd obviously win. Will you stop letting this ego of yours go to your head? You'll never get better if you don't reflect on your mistake. What's that supposed to mean? Confidence gives strength. I figured you of all people would understand what it's like to live in your brother's shadow. I think you have the wrong impression then. Oh yeah? Sure, Caden always has talent for... Caden had always had talent for swordplay, horseback riding, and archery. And, I did not. See, we're the same. You're describing the story of my childhood. I always thought I was an afterthought. Wait, I was always an afterthought compared to Shane. Yes, but after my father recommended I take to the library, I studied tomes and history all day. I barely ever saw my brother after this. Then consider yourself lucky that you were able to branch out and find your own calling. Maybe, but burying oneself in books is lonely. Man, I hated reading. I was always jealous of Caden training with his friends. Books do not make good friends. Well, now you have a friend, okay? Friends. You and me? Yeah, maybe you're right. We're nothing alike. Dang, that's sad. Wise is a good guy. He deserves a little bit better than... Well, I mean, he kind of gets what's coming to him as a result of how he acts, but I see where it's coming from completely. I like Wise. He's a very well done character in my opinion. I might try to give the A rank support to Wise with, I don't know, Winifred. Winifred might be the one. I think I'll try to keep that as that is. I'm going to go ahead and Physic though, because you might as well make use of your Physic staff when it's handy. I feel like it will just generally make my life easier to have Saoirse healed up. Given I could have attacked first and waited to see if she took damage, but I didn't, so there's that, I guess. Right, I do want to... Okay, this works out. I can kill him with Boon. Hopefully, anyway. Here's hoping that he doesn't miss one of these. That'll give us a door key, which will generally open up Leah, I guess, but we can get to that when the time comes. Now I have 4 units, and I have 4 units that I want dead, which theoretically means I can do this. I can do this, then kill the Armor Knight with Miles, presumably, then kill the Mage with Saoirse, and then the Archer with our boy, Sylvan. Now, if for some reason Miles is unable to kill the Armor Knight, then we kill the Mage with him. I think that's how it'll go. Hey, very good. He is able to use the Cicada. He gets the crit, too. Very nice, very nice. Always glad to see it. I'm glad that the Armor Slayer, or Armor Effective weaponry, gets to come in handy here. As I was just talking about earlier with, oh shoot, are we able to one-shot this guy? I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, as I was talking about earlier with the... how would I put it? Like the Armor Effective weaponry, it's really hard to balance, I will say. Unless you have your Armor Knights wielding multiple types of weapons. In this hack, they mainly use lances. In fact, I haven't seen an alternate instance. I would assume that warriors, or not warriors, generals have, you know, alternate weaponry too. But don't know for certain. What's the accuracy like on the iron? 75 compared to 85, so we can guarantee the kill. It would be 3 less damage from this, and that's fine. Let's swap over the elixir for now. Yeah, I just want to completely guarantee this kill because I don't like the thought of a Silverbow Archer being able to shoot any of my units. Makes for a not very happy me whenever my units get shot and killed. Now, let's see. Yeah, we'll just continue along with Leah right here. The Phantoms are certainly an interesting thing here. I will say that I'm uncertain as to how difficult they will be to take down. I know they have a lot of luck, and as such, they'll have a lot of void. Actually, I haven't shown you guys their stats yet. I just have this in mind from the previous recording, where I barely got to touch upon the map before I was interrupted. Let's do a quick look at their stats. They are quite powerful. They have a lot of luck and speed, so their avoid is actually really high. Given this one, yeah, he won't be getting pillar bonuses, because they technically count as flying. They will be doing good damage, that's for sure, but they only have 1 HP, of course. That's the usual for Phantoms and stuff. Let's see. I wonder if Saoirse can do this. She probably can't. Steel bow, well, we double, so that's a plus. I think we might go for that. I also want to see what it's like to use the bow with Miles. Ooh, I don't know about it, actually. Oh, Cavalier Reinforcements, very interesting. Wormslayer, interesting. How do we want to go about this? Well, I guess she can go there. If she went here, she'd be able to go not quite as far as I want her to. You know what? I think I'm going to do it like this. I'm probably going to have to back off a little bit and make sure I take care of these guys. This one's an easy death, of course. Do we have a Horse Slayer? I don't recall. That's fine, I guess. Wanda can take this one down because she's crazy strong now. So there's that, and then theoretically this one. If we swap over to not that. If we give her like a killer lance or something, then we can manage that a little bit better. Let's trade that over to her. And that should be fine. I was going to rescue the dancer down a little bit, but it looks like we're not going to be able to quite manage that yet. Let's see, should be able to get out of his range. That's a little bit scary. Maybe I'll send Winifred that way to kill him. Great bows are certainly the scarier weapon type to face. Bad level up, but I mean, she's almost capped. She's actually gotten pretty good level ups overall. Let's see. Yeah, we can cap him real quick. I guess we'll just break. I don't know. Maybe I'll save that. If it really comes down to it, we can use Parvati. We've determined that she doesn't die to a single shot from the obelisk guy, or from the flux on the obelisk guy. What's the damage like, though? I mean, could we kill this guy? We could with that one. We could also heal her up if we use the Drain Rune. We will be getting another Drain Rune in chapter 2, so I'm fine with this. That gets her healed, and that gets us, you know, this guy out of our hair. Because, with an Obelisk Tome, it does have 2-3 range, so we would have to, like, really focus in on him and get him gone if we wanted him gone. Because he wouldn't just off himself on an enemy phase or anything. Okay, so let's assume that I do well here. I think I'm fine with this. If she crits, that opens up things a little bit better for us, but if she doesn't, that's also okay. Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much, Ariel. That's a very nice crit to have. Yeah, that's a really good crit to have. Now, one thing I do want to say here is that here's Ariel, and here's Wanda. They have, the same, like, they're pretty similarly built, but once Wanda gets her promotion gain, she'll generally just be a better Ariel, and that kind of excites me. That is something that seems like a lot of fun. We'll have another healer that way, too. Speaking of healers, I didn't bring Catherine this time. I decided that I don't have the deployment for her. Same thing with Grant. I really wanted to bring Grant, but I just don't have the deployment spots available. And if you don't kill here, we can shoot with Miles and give that a shot. But you should kill. Wanda is a very reliable unit at this point. She does have the low skill, of course, but I mean, that's been patched up with 2 secret books. Oh, if you're able to kill this guy, then that's kind of nice. I guess what we could do is Florette, and then hope for a dodge. Can you do 14 damage to this guy? Not quite. Interesting. Can you Florette that one? Okay, that's 100% accuracy. Florette would be a very magnificent weapon to throw the Hammer and Staff on. I think we will go for this, and then we'll kill this Nosferatu guy with Sylvan. That also lets us trade back our Iron Axe from the previous turn. Let's see, and then if he hits us upon retaliation, then we can do 10 damage with Miles, so this works out. I'm, of course, hoping for a dodge. Nosferatu is never fun to get hit by. Okay, but even if we did, we would have an out, so that's what's important here. The chapter's going pretty well, actually. I'm really glad the boss doesn't have a Purge Tome. That would just make things annoying for no good reason. Not that there's anything wrong with giving bosses, long range... Oh, I'm glad that they have the animations, too. Those are really cool. Not that there's anything wrong with giving bosses, Siege Tomes necessarily. It's just that it makes things generally a little bit scarier. I'm not going to unlock this right away, either. Oh, I literally just said I wasn't going to do that. I didn't mean to press that. I was going to try to heal him. I think he's dead now. If he gets hit by this one alone, then he's down in range for this one to kill. Well then, I guess we're going to have to reset, because I didn't mean to do that, and then Miles is just going to die now. Unless... Oh. Actually, because I left him with the Iron Bow equipped and he dodged that guy, he's fine now. Yeah, okay, cool. That was a really dumb mistake that I didn't intend for that to happen to any capacity, but I was going to heal him with the Vulnerary, and then I was just like, lol, press button very quickly, and then things work out. That's how that works, right? And then that turned out that that's not how that works at all. Okay, so the assassin did move in on us. Are we able to take him out? Cincada, what's our odds like with this? I would theoretically, well not even theoretically, I would ideally want to damage him first. Okay, what do we got here? Sword Slayer, that's pretty cool actually. I like the Sword Slayer. I wish we had one of our own. Sword Slayer is an incredible weapon. I love them a lot. Honestly, they might be like a top 3 favorite axe for me. I really, really love the Sword Slayer. Do I really need to move all the way down, or should I just go around? I mean, I guess I could leave Winifred in range of this guy, assuming he doesn't do the death amount. Crit of 15, though, that's a little bit scary for me. The wide support wouldn't quite get her up to par. I guess we'll just continue along this way. We can rescue probably the dancer, honestly. And sort of carry her along, bring her closer to the front lines. 1, 2, 3. Take. Okay, that should work out. And then we can kill him with Boon. Yeah, good thing I have the short spear. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind part 2. That's annoying, I guess, but I guess it's fine, ultimately. We can just put these two down here, and that kind of opens that up. That also allows us to do this. Oh, supports. We can't really do that one. We'll heal up Miles, and then we'll also just do this, because, like, there's really no other alternative. I'm not going to equip the Sword Slayer, I'll just leave him with the Steel Axe on. That should be fine. I feel like he'll be okay. Now, what I could do is actually Florets kill the Axe dude, but also I'm not sure how much that actually matters. It doesn't actually matter at all, so we'll just Steel Sword him. Now, if we get hit, that's a little bit weird, but it doesn't affect us, I don't think. Sersha's pretty good. Okay, cool. I thought I was hit for a second there. The animation was like a tad slower than I was expecting. I had so much fun to use Sersha. I'm really glad that I continued to use her. Okay, and then we'll just heal up Sylvan, because he's on the front lines right now. But after that, we'll heal up Miles. Now, this is where I would love to have Wanda promoted, actually, because then I could heal up Ariel. And that would be nice. Yeah, another Phantom. The Phantoms are very interesting. I'm actually kind of excited to fight them as enemies. It's kind of just cool. You don't really see that happen too often. When you do, it's usually on monster maps where they don't exactly fit in. Like, they fit in. They have their place on monster maps, but they don't fit in the same way as, like, in this instance where they're actually just being summoned. Okay, so Phantoms. Phantom's scary. What do you got? Steel Axe? Are they? I guess they all just have Steel Axe. That means that this is okay. I'm also going to do it here so that the mage doesn't attack her. She's fine if this happens. I think that's just okay. I do really want to make sure that I can kill the assassin, though. He has a lot of speed. If I shoot him once with pretty much anybody, then he can be taken out with pretty much anyone, really. I'll just do this. It's not like these guys really have anything to do this turn. I guess I can place her in range of this guy. She has enough luck, I think. She has exactly enough luck to negate the crits. I could use the Frost Rune and maybe get a crit of my own. I want to go for that. It would be really nice to just have this guy out of the way. We have enough speed to double too, so that's fine. We also have a Dancer up here. How do we do against this guy? That's really nice. That's really good to keep in mind. That one wouldn't be able to attack. We could probably kill the mage with Sylvan if we danced for him. I think I'll do that then. Please hit, Miles. We get to see your bow animation now too. Yeah, it's a really nice one. Okay. Ooh, is that Lael? Wow, okay. Lael? Oh, so this is where you've been hiding. If you'll excuse me, I've got some business to take care of. Oh, interesting. That was Lael. Okay, then. Huh. Considering we just used Miles, it's a little bit weird, ironic, I guess, but that's kind of funny. Good to see Lael doing generally alive things, I guess. Could we kill this guy? Yeah, we could. If we do it like this, then we can also... I'm gonna try this. I hope it works out. Boone currently has a little bit of an issue hitting things with 2 range weaponry. That will cap off his level. He did get a little bit less speed than I was expecting him to, but ultimately that's fine. He's still a really reliable unit. And I can do this, also trade his Javelin up, and then throw one with Ariel on this guy. That opens up Sersha to attack the other Phantom and bait one of them out. We should be able to shoot or just destroy the assassin with Sylvan, and then dance for him and shoot the mage here. I think that works out just fine. And then surely she can manage some good damage on this guy. Perfect, she kills even. Excellent. Good job, Wanda. I'm glad I gave her that energy ring now. It really helped out. Very nice. Always glad to see Wanda doing some solid work. Okay, and then we'll see if Sylvan can do the job. Okay, Lance Raver, that's good to have. Glad I didn't let him attack me, because otherwise I would not have gotten that. He would have certainly attacked with it. Okay, we'll just Sword Reaver for accuracy. No more assassins. They're very scary to face off against. Didn't have much might, but he certainly had the ability to take us out if he wanted to. And then we can just steel bow this guy. Or we could maybe... We'll just steel bow. And then if we really, really have to, we can always bring... actually, no. Saoirse will have to take out that other guy. I don't think anybody dies to this guy in one turn. Maybe Miles does, because he's low on HP. No, it's fine. He surely has at least 3 res. Yeah, he has 3 res. He does have that. I knew that. That's why I allowed this situation to take place, for sure. But surely he'll hit 294s. I say after watching Boone miss 284s. There is no trust in Fire Emblem. Okay, so... yeah, we're pretty much just good to move on now. We can do this, or we could just chill out. I don't know. I'm gonna take this risk, like, if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, would it take... oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. That's fine. Surely this will work out, though, right? Surely you won't miss 289s. Also, I want to make sure I'm not in range of you. Yeah. Okay, please don't miss 289s in a row and get us a restart as a result. Alright, cool. We're in the bag. Or we got this in the bag. Wait, that was no experience. Do these guys not give experience? That's a shame. We can just move her to here now. Like, it doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, you move. You'll probably die. If you get crit, then you'll die, of course. If not, then we... okay, cool. Saving the use. That's very good. We still have 2 rooms that we want to get with Parvati. They're on the other side of the map entirely. So we're gonna have to try to move her over there. I will say that I did actually miss out on a rune last map. There was an obtainable... oh, yeah, we get to see the animation now. Nice. There was an obtainable fire rune. I will say it doesn't matter that much now, since Parvati can just use fire tomes. But it would have been nice in some ways, I guess, because it's lighter than the fire tomes. Okay, can we... we have a hammer, actually, that we could bring down for this guy. We'll just do that. Give up the Killer Lance for now, grab the hammer out of the convoy. As you can see, like I was talking about earlier, a lot of our weapons are actually pretty banged up. But it works out for us overall. Surely she won't take 29 damage from this guy. Yeah, that's fine. That said, if we do give over the Heavy Spear, maybe she could take him out instead. We'll try that. Trade. Heavy Spear. Drop. And then just fly along up here, I guess. It's not like it really matters that much. I would have to heal her, which I could do if I danced for her and used a vulnerary. But that does work out. That is very nice. You have a Sword Slayer, of course, so I don't want to mess with you too much. Probably throw a Lance User against you. Perhaps Wanda. That said, I could also give it to Wanda and dance for her. I think that might be the play. Yeah, we'll do that. She can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go here. We'll heal up. Yeah, we get it. You heal. Okay, very nice. Very well done. But we will dance for Wanda and hopefully kill that guy. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work out. Unless she just missed, of course. In which case it would be a little bit weird, but it would be fine ultimately because we can still kill with Saoirse. Yes, I do love it when effective weaponry is actually good. I should have checked these guys' stats. I need to consider that whenever I look through this map again, because Armor Knights are a really funny thing to try to balance. They need to have high defense because that's just how they are. But in the same vein, you don't want them having too much defense, otherwise you can't get through them without regular or without effective weaponry. Which then too, that's a kind of fun way of balancing effective weaponry by making it like not just really good, but also somewhat necessary. We'll just put Sylvan in range of this guy. We can shoot the wall once, we won't destroy it. Then I'll have Miles head on down this way and grab those chests. Supports? No. I'm gonna put him in range of Joseph. It's fine. I want to get him down there. And then these two. I'm gonna send Parvati up this way because one of the runes is up that way. Seems like the faster route. Other than that, it's just Leah. She was most unfortunately locked up here this map, but it's fine. Yeah, Sylvan is doing 10 damage times 2. Like, definitely times 2. He has the speed to double this guy, no doubt. That's kind of nice. Then we can finish him off. Well, not now. We can still finish him off. He's not using the one bow. We could actually do it like this. We could trade... We could do this. We can dance for Saoirse. And send her up this way. Let's see. If I trade this to her, then she can give him the hammer. Then trade. And there we go. Hammer on Sylvan. Do I need to use the elixir? Not really. I'll just hold off on it for now. It's not like Ariel's really in that much danger right now. She would be if there were ambush spawns or something, but luckily this hack doesn't use ambush spawns. Which is a very good design thing in my opinion. You don't really want anything to do with ambush spawns. There are very few instances where they actually work out in a way that's not just toxic to the player's experience. In this instance, they would have to be like far away, you know, sort of, you know, they would have to not exactly like ambush you in the traditional sense. They would have to be far enough away that you can see them coming. Sort of like the Pegasus Knights in Darren or Eric's map in FE7. That's like one of the only instances where they're done decently. We'll just Iron Lance. It's not like it really matters that much. But she's getting there. She's almost leveled up proper. We'll send Miles right here. We'll grab those treasure chests. I mean, I guess I could just use the door key to free Leah. I don't feel like it really matters that much right now, but we could. Yep, and then you should do fine against... we'll just not do that right now. We'll hold off a little bit. Almost done, though. This is actually a pretty short map, all things considered. After the preparation time and all, it's gonna end up not being even an hour, and that's nice for editing me. That's a comfy moment. I hope you guys have been enjoying the sack as much as I have, though. It's been a lot of fun. Let's see. Aura does, of course, have crit on it, so we don't really have a light rune or anything of the sort. But we could do this, because Winifred is crazy. We'll just longbow, because it has a little bit more accuracy, then we can trade it over to Sylvan, too. I have my own reason for fighting. Let's see who has the stronger conviction, shall we? Well, I don't know if it's about conviction or if it's about Winifred. Yeah. See, this is where Sure Shot comes in handy. That's pretty cool. That makes me happy to see. We can't really dance for anybody yet, so we'll just, actually, we could force Seti. I didn't bring it. I thought I did, actually, but I guess not. We'll just trade the longbow over, give it to Sylvan. He has actually more skill than, Winifred, and that's kind of funny. It makes his shots more accurate. That will be a kill for our boy. Most, assuredly. So I hope, anyway. Oh, I guess not, then. I guess not. It'll be going to Winifred. We'll let her continue shooting with the great bow, because it'll still kill. And we can see about getting her another sure shot hit, and that way we can sort of show it off as being useful on her specifically. It's a really cool instance, or a really cool thing to see sure shot come in handy. Because ordinarily in regular FE8 it's useless. I believe that's all, actually, so there we go. Adelaide. Yeah. That's kind of funny, actually. Ordinarily, you can't cheese out 2 range bosses, but with the help of 3 range, you certainly can. Oh, it just hits a 44. Okay. Please, make sure my children have a future they deserve. Okay, fair enough. Okay, sorry for the quick cut there. I was saying that Adelaide could have been somebody who would have perhaps been a little bit more useful to us had she just not been on the wrong side of all of this. Well, quote-unquote wrong side. Victory's written by the victors and all. Or, history is written by the victors. Yeah, there we go. Let's check out what's in these chests. Sleep Staff? Okay. Interesting. Sleep Staff is certainly something that's hard to use, I guess. Not really. Like, it's not hard to use. It's hard to balance, I guess I would say. And then Angelic Throw. Very cool. I was hoping for a Master Seal of some sort, but I have been making very hasty use of those. We'll put people in support. range of each other so they can sort of gain supports. And then we'll hopefully be able to get those supports going. Let's see. Who does she support again? I believe it's just these guys. Yeah. This should work out in some way. I know that it works out when they have 3 round... supports grow within 3 spaces of each other now, so it's not that bad. We can also grab all the runes up with Parvati while we're working on getting Miles up there. Freeing Leah and whatnot. Let's see here. Let's do this. I think it's actually in the cells where the thing's at, so we'll have to be careful there. Well, not really be careful, but it'll take us some time to get up there. We'll move these guys so that they can support Miles as he walks. And then, that should be it. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the speed up, because, like, at this point we're just moving. There we go. These guys can support soon, I hope. Also, I can get Ariel up here. I want to see her A support with Boone as soon as possible. I feel like they have really good chemistry. There we go. Winifred, most importantly, in range. Yeah, this is still fine. They all end up in support range of each other. Ooh, there was the support, actually. That would have been A rank, probably. Is that A rank? Very nice, that is A rank. Excellent, excellent. Hey, Miles. Joseph, what can I do? Well, you usually come up to me. You usually come up and talk to me first. I guess I wanted to beat you to it. How's it feel making the first move? Not any different. Feels different to me. Feels nice. Thank you, Joseph. You're welcome, I guess. I think this is the part where you ask a question on your mind. Okay. Why are we talking? Can you try that again? Fine. Who do you think is the most reliable here, in a fight? Good one. Who do you think? Boone. He's always in control of the situation. My answer is you, for the same reason. Fair enough. Look, this is a little awkward for me. I'm sorry if it upsets you, but I'd really rather talk later. No, you're right, I agree. Plus, part of the reason you're in control is because you can focus. So why don't we leave man-to-man talk for the campfire? How canny of you, Miles. I probably shouldn't have kept coming up and bothering you while you were trying to focus. True, but you've proven that you care about me, and I care about you too. So, I'll see you later. What's that thing you keep saying? Thing I keep saying. I remember it now. It's a date. Wow, sounds different coming from you. That's excellent. I hope they have a paired ending together. They are most excellent, whether it's buddies or otherwise. Okay, let's open up the thing here with Leah. Let's see what her conversation... Yeah. Princess Leah, are you unharmed? Miles, thank the stars. It's Devante. He left in a hurry. He went after Lael. Lael was here. I have to go after her. Miles, wait. I know, I'm not as impulsive as I used to be. We have to finish up here first. Okay, cool. There's actually, like, real dialogue for those two. I guess that's good to keep in mind, because, obviously, as a possible thief who can open doors, you know, that's a very strong possibility that he could do that. That's pretty cool. We'll have to seize the throne with Boone, because Leah is no longer the main lord. But this is fine. We can grab up those runes still. Hopefully you guys have support soon. I wonder what the support rates are like, actually, because that's one thing I really like to balance out, is supports in general. Whether it be, like, how quickly the supports grow, or how the supports grow between what units. It's something that's really been fun to balance out as a fledgling hack creator. Let's see here. Do you have the support yet? How about you? Yeah, support. Nice. A rank. That's 2 A ranks in 1 chapter. Boone, are you alright? You spaced out for a second. I'm alright, sorry. I was just thinking about Lionel. Was it a memory or something? Well, how do you think I compare to him as a leader? Well, that's an easy question. I much prefer working with you as co-commanders. Really? I didn't expect that. Lionel's a fantastic leader. He's brave, he's a fearless warrior, and he's great at understanding the situation when he enters any field. The problem is that he's a really hard person to read, and you're much more transparent. It's easier to understand you. He spent many years becoming a strong leader, but you, Boone, you're a natural leader, able to guide your allies with ease. It's not just my leadership, it's yours too, you know. I'll admit that I'm not the best at organization. I'm glad you're here, there to do that part. Thank you, Boone. I'm happy my habit of stressing out over cleaning gave me that skill. Maybe you got that from your father. You got your bravery and your cool-headedness from him. Lionel's your father too, in a way. That makes us siblings. Oh. Yeah, it does. You're my little brother. Little brother? I'm older than you, and I'm loads more mature. Whatever you say, big sis. Dang. I don't want him to be sister zoned. That's not what I wanted. Anyway, we'll see about getting this support up. I need to consider who else Sylvan supports with, because, you know, he could obviously use the support in any way that he can get it, but we'll figure that out next time. Actually, are we able to cap out their supports already? These two are already capped out. Let's see, can we get them to B rank this chapter? Maybe it's worth spending a few extra turns, because I would kind of like to see this conversation. Maybe Miles could support with Winifred as well, like just get the C and B rank, I don't know. I feel like that works out, kind of gives him a pretty strong square. I hate to support grind, but I do want to see some more conversations, because I've gotten into the characters a little bit more. Wise, we need to talk. Winifred, of course. Anything Winifred wants to talk about, to me, sounds like good news. I'm not interested in dating you. I don't love you. I'm sorry. Huh? Oh, that was a good one. You're good at playing these games, Winifred, but you can't scare me. Wise, listen for once. I'm serious. I don't want to be with you. Wait, but... No, for real? Yes, for real. Oh, where is this coming from? I feel like you shot me with an arrow. It lodged right in my heart. I'm sorry, Wise. To tell the truth, it's not something that just happened. I dated you because we needed an important connection in Berga, so we could track the Proclaimers. Someone important? Yes, but you used me. Well, yes, I hope I didn't hurt your feelings, Wise. It was fun, though, well, at times. I was important enough to be used. Yes, exactly. That is a very strange day. I'm really sorry, Wise. I do hope we can be friends. I'm going to have to think about that. Take as much time as you need. Dang, that's sad. Man, Wise is really, he's really getting the short end of the stick pretty consistently. Alright, let's see about this. Miles, oh Miles. There you are, found you. Oh no, are we gonna make, literally standing right next to Wise, we're making him watch as she talks to Miles like this. Oh man, why did I have to do this? He didn't deserve this. That's just cruelty. Oh man, Wise. I'm sorry. You do realize I was looking all over for you, Miles, my darling. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this to you, Wise. You don't have to see this. Oh, no. You were? Is something the matter? No, I'm just peachy. Ah, man. I just figured we could spend some quality time together. No, just you and me. Ah, Wise, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. Please stop. Yikes, have you lost it? We're in the middle of a battle, and I would prefer not to have any unnecessary distraction. You're calling me unnecessary? The nerve of you. I'll have you know I'm a world-class archer. Look, I didn't mean to criticize your ability with a bow. I just meant that I find your body language, distracting while I fight. Ooh, I knew you had your eyes on me. What are you talking about? Cute. Playing oblivious. I'll have you know I'm quite the catch with the boys here, Miles, my darling. Okay, hold on. Here's Wise. Are you sure your time with Wise didn't get to your head? Oh, what to do? I can't have boys yearning for my attention. I know. I'll devote myself to you on the battlefield. And maybe at camp, too. Wise, you didn't deserve this. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this to you. Huh? Oh, Miles, my darling. I will never let you out of my sight, hee hee. Girls sure are scary. You didn't deserve this. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. I really didn't. I didn't know that was going to happen. I should have known better after knowing how their interactions were previously. I'm sorry, Wise. You didn't deserve all that. We're gonna get you that A support, buddy. That's what we're gonna do. Well, I'll make it up to you. I'm sorry. Also, we probably have the Sylvan support now. That's cool. Boone. Bro, I've been meaning to ask you something. Oh, Sylvan, what is it you'd like to ask? How's your relationship with your parents? It's, well, complicated, right? It's okay, bro. I understand. Well, the thing is, I'm not fond of my parents. What about your parents don't you like? Well, they don't really respect me much. Was it your poor habits? I mean, they're probably not happy about this thing. Sorry, it's kind of hard not to stare at your belly when we're talking. Hey bro, don't knock the belly. I'm proud of my guts. Okay, I got it. But my parents, they always wanted me to be hardworking. Or, yeah, working. Said it was to toughen myself up and make me more successful. I didn't get to have many friends because I was working all the time. They sound pretty controlling. They are, and, well, they forced me into the life they wanted me to have. They wanted me to become a blacksmith like my uncle, and while I enjoyed the opportunity, I quickly learned it wasn't for me. I did not enjoy forging weapons, and I was downright terrible at it. I got disheartened, but my parents kept making me practice and practice, even though I wasn't getting any better at it. Wait, did he just wink? Wait, does he wink only? Oh, no. Okay. Interesting. That must have been frustrating. Absolutely, bro. So when I'd come of age and had enough, I just left. Lived with some bandits for a while, but I didn't have it in me to be a bandit for long. Picked up some bad habits in that time. You mean like drinking? Well, I was referring to thievery, but yes. I had my first beer with them. Have you ever drank? I've enjoyed a few beers and ales. Then what are we waiting for, bro? You and I should hit the tavern. Alright, if I can find the time. I'm awfully busy with all that's happening, though. Not a lot of room for fooling around at the tavern. Let me know when you have some time then, bro. Sure. That's awesome. They're good buddies. They didn't need the A support to be good buddies either. I like that. Alright, well we can end the chapter now. It's been a little bit longer than expected since we read so many supports, but it's fine. Nothing wrong with a long episode every now and then. Oh, what's this? Some kind of switch? I wonder, is this the access to the archive? Oh, what's happening? The building is sinking. Oh, huh. Interesting. Oh. I guess the map's not over yet. Looks like it stopped. I hope everyone made it into the building alright. The archive must be here somewhere. Okay, so the map is actually not over yet. We have the entire rest of the map ahead of us. Wow. That's really cool. This map, or this game, continually impresses me. I also like how these remained here, because if you happen to have missed them, then you can still have a chance at getting them. You have... Yeah, I figured you'd have a lockpick. Maybe we can see about stealing that with Miles. But anyway, we're definitely going to... Ooh, archive key. 1/3. Okay, so we have to defeat all bosses. That's really, really cool. I really like how this is playing out. We have to have all 3 keys in order to presumably unlock this door. This is really, really cool. That said, we did get a little bit ambushed as a result of our support grinding. That's honestly what we did. Bogan. Okay, let's see. We're gonna have to end this right here. Like, this is a perfectly fine stopping point for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the next part of this episode. For the next part of this map, that is to say. It's gonna be really fun. I'm really, really, like, consistently impressed with this game's, like, decision-making, how everything's so dynamic all the time, and it's really cool to watch. Oh, okay, it turned all of the outside spaces into, like... Well, I mean, it changed the map structure entirely, but the outside spaces are more or less now floor tiles. That's really, really cool. Let's take a look at all the bosses and just see what they're made of. Halberdier, we're going to see their animations in action. Another Scholar. Yeah, this is really cool. But like I said, tune in next time, which should be tomorrow. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Tune in next time for that episode. Just let me know what you think about the question of the day, too. Hopefully we get the boon support, or boon promotion soon. I would also hope for Leah soon. Let me know when you think a Lord should promote, because like we have examples of like Roy, Ephraim, Erica, obviously the FE7 one being super late, Roy's also being super late. Let me know if you think it should be like mid-game, maybe middle, late game, I don't know. Whatever you think. Till next time, I'll see you later.